This one way or another. The name is Law Nation. Be sure on your way in to hit that like button, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Let me know if the audio's straight. Let's get it. Pre-game conversation, Mike McCarthy. The reunion. The reunion. With Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. That's the thing. Let's go over this. We're going to talk a little bit on the matchup, too. Appreciate you so much. Let's get it. Yup. Shout out to the Facebook group. Appreciate you so much for jumping in. Shout out to you, Robert. Gina with the J. Let's get it. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Yeah. 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 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep. Come on. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all so much. I thank those who've been patient with me as I spent time with the family these last few days. So I was operating out of probably 40%, and I still got some content out to you all while I was away. And I appreciate you guys so much for being part of it. I know my job is to make things that's difficult look easy, and it's not. I'm going to tell you guys for sure, the information that came out while I was gone, I didn't get a chance to recap it, but it's good to be around family. And I thank you guys for sending me traveling grace. And I'm back in the studios now. Just touched down about an hour ago off the road. So you guys know that you guys give me energy. Y'all give me a lot of energy. And I really appreciate it so much, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. Even detractors, right? They even hit me up. Hey, Law, how about them Eagles? You know, Eagles fans hit me up, and other fan bases from other teams hit me up just wanting to know information. Yeah, it's game day. Smack Talk, appreciate you. VIP, baby, appreciate you. Cowboys energy all day, man. So I really appreciate you guys so much. I had a wonderful time with fam, and all is well as we continue to look throughout the NFL about these games. We see that the Giants, I believe that they're going to win that. Of course, we was trying to see if the Texans can do us a favor because we need the separation. And I'm watching the Buffalo Bills and the Vikings game right now, and the Bills looking like they're going to come off with this win if they can just stay afloat. The score is 24-10. And we play next on this same TV. My TV working this time around, which is good. And then the who else in our division? The Eagles versus the Commodores. They don't play until Monday night, right? So we got all of that all around here, Cowboy Nation. I really appreciate you so much. And let's talk about this before we get into other details of it. The matchups. As we all see that the Cowboys are pretty much on an upward spiral, not a downward spiral. We are scoring more, right? Averaging 22.9 points per game, which what we normally average last year was anywhere between 30 and 32 points a game. And now that we got our starting quarterback back into the mix, we will see if we can continue to do said things, right? The points per game for the Green Bay Packers is 17, and then the points allowed, they allow about 20 points. So this game, regardless of how we look at it, we seen Mike McCarthy walk out there with the great trench coat. We seen Dak Prescott looking suave. We seen a plethora of guys to try to get out there to create that atmosphere that we're ready to play, which is good. But regardless, these two teams, we don't like each other. This is a rivalry game, regardless of how you look at it. It is what it is. I can't stand the Green Bay, and I'm quite sure Green Bay Packers can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. So this will be a game. Oh, Houston just scored a touchdown. Appreciate you, Montgomery. Appreciate you. Yeah, so what we'll put that up at? Let me see where they at. As I pivot a little bit. Oh, it's 10-14 now. So shout out to them. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for looking out. Zeke, he's out this game. And let me tell you guys who else out on this game. Of course, James Washington, he's still in that window. He would not be playing in this game. Of course, we all know that. And then, of course, Anthony Barr, he's not in the game as well. So we got those guys that's not in. They're going to be without Campbell, and they will be without Gene Charles in this game. So they got their guy starting. I think their guy, Aaron Jones, he will be playing in this game, even if it's at a limited snap situation. We did elevate Quadri Ollison. Do you guys remember my film analysis on him or my recap of him? I think that he's a good north and south runner. Right, he can catch out of the backfield a little bit, but he's a big running back. And, of course, Malik Davis will be that guy that will be in the mix with Tony Pollard. Now, here's the craziest thing. I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won today, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me make sure. Tampa Bay won today, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, 21-16, Tampa Bay versus Seahawks. Yeah, they won today. Okay. All right. So, we'll talk about that later down the line. As long as we win our games, baby, all the way out, we are all right. We all right. Okay, Bucks won. Shout out to you, Swain. Appreciate you. All right, so let me get back to this. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard averaged right at 6.2 yards per toe. The Green Bay Packers, they allow over 5 yards per toe. So I think that this is a game that you could run on those boys. I think that in a pinch, if you want to get anything physical, you want to get physical with those guys on the defensive side, then you can run right at them. I will say for the Cowboys, let's not just try to throw this thing open. I get it. You would want to throw it around, but they got Zaire Alexander. This is a home game for them, so you guys know how it is. DBs and defense at home is like a thing of momentum. I think that if you stick to the philosophy and the formula of running the ball, I think everything else will be worked out towards good, for its good. Chris Wilson says run the ball. Sam is in this game, according to information that I heard. Yeah, he's going to be in on this game. He's going to get in on it. Hooker, he should be ready. Yeah. Hello, appreciate you always, lady. Thank you for jumping in. What is Tony Pollard ranked in rushing attempts? I got you, man. Hold on for me. And the thing is, the Cowboys shouldn't shy away from their philosophy. I think that Dak Prescott, he's a hell of a thrower of the ball, and he would fit right on in of them still sticking to the philosophy of anywhere between 25, I really say 24 to 27 attempts. But if they got to go over that, then he can do that. But stick to the philosophy. Let's not rush it. Yeah, so Ezekiel Elliott, according to Bleacher Reports, he's officially inactive. Let me pull up Todd Archer, and I'll give you that Tony Pollard stat in a few seconds. Y'all bear with me while I build the plane while it's in the air. Todd Archer got the official reports out here. Give me 1 second here. Todd Archer, officially inactive, first time in his career he had missed a consecutive games because of injury. This is according to Todd Archer. And then, of course, this is raw and real information. Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard gets the start. Malik Davis, he'll be the second running back. And the third running back will be Quadri Ollison's of the world. So that's your lineup there, Cowboy Nation. Let me go and pull up Tony Pollard's rushing, what have you, attempts or what have you, where he ranked at. He 31st in carries. So he's 6.2 yards per attempt. That put him in first place. And it's 506 yards. But here's how this is going. Shout out to you, Facebook user. Let me pull this up. Here's how this thing all goes. Even on coming off of a bye week, ladies and gentlemen. TP and MD, yeah. Shout out to you, Big. Even off a bye week, no one got more pressures than the Cowboys. No one have more sacks than the Cowboys, standing at 33 sacks. And there are things that you look for, especially when you play in this game. A pass-happy game. Can you create pressure? What do pressure do? Oh, they generate turnovers, takeaway. And if you can't generate those things, they also create the possibility for a sack. A lot of people say, well, Law Nation, the Cowboys are not getting the interceptions that they used to. Trayvon Diggs is not getting the interceptions that he had last year. But I want to tell you guys this. Pump the brakes. Because I truly believe that Trayvon Diggs is playing better than what he played like last year. And when you have more sacks, that creates the less opportunity for the quarterback to throw the ill-advised throw, right? And on top of that, when your team, hear me out, put the butter knife down, when your team is not scoring as much points as we used to, right? Meaning that teams are not trying to throw to catch up. So those are things that could be the reasonings of us having less INTs, baby. And that's just how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. The Dallas Cowboys versus Green Bay game. This is a game that I can tell you guys that Mike McCarthy, I got him on the thumbnail for a reason. He can sit back and say this is just any other game. He can sit back and say, well, hey, this is a game that I'm going to approach it like any other game. But in actuality, this is a game that he really wants. Sadiq with Charles, appreciate you so much. She says, Law, I am glad to see you and your family return home safely. You were truly missed by me. Appreciate you so much, Sadiq. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Jay Lombardi with the $9.99 for your mind. Time to melt these cheese heads down. Salute Law Nation in chat. Happy Sunday. Let's get the dub. Yeah. Let's go get this dub, man. I truly believe we need to work together. Law needs an umbrella. Yeah, appreciate you. Drink. Yeah. How life treating you and your family Facebook users, appreciate you. Well, right? Appreciate you so much. And I can't wait for this game to kick off, baby. I'm ready for it, baby. Where was I? On the matchups, right? Did we talk about the yards allowed, right? 339. We got to get that number down. Passing yards allowed, 204. They only allow 181. The Green Bay Packers, by the way. Rushing yards allowed, 135 to 138. So all of that stuff kind of equals, kind of like similar, right? But we got to get pressure again on Aaron Rodgers. Law, get hype. Appreciate y'all getting hype in a few. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you, Brandy. Thank you. I listen to you and Wes. Appreciate West Coast. For those who out there that don't know West Coast, he's a guy that's on Facebook. He talk Cowboys sports talk, and I believe also on the YouTube as well. B-Way, he got a score prediction, 28 to Green Bay's 20. Let's slay the dragon. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's slay these dragons, huh? Well, I look at it like this, Cowboy Nation. I truly do. We play our brand and caliber of football, we'll get it. I do hear the other news, and I'm going to touch a little bit on this. Antonio Callaway. They worked him out, and I didn't get a chance to go over the detailings of him. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. He's a quick guy. He's not a one-trick pony. I think I like his route nuances there. He got started off on the wrong foot. He was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, and when they had Hugh Jackson, and just never lived up to the expectations of it's hard to play any brand of football in Cleveland, although it was a workout for the Cowboys. Hear me out before y'all shank that man with the butter knife. Hear me out. So far in his career, even though his last bead of game was in 2019 or 2020, basically, and he had some troubles off the field or what have you. But I truly believe that the Cowboys leaving no stone unturned. If he goes to the practice squad, he's instantly, in his career, did more. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Than James Washington, right? And that's Antonio Callaway. But the situation with Odell Beckham, reports out there, and I don't know whether or not it's valid or not, is that he's looking for $20 million a year. And we will find out how that goes. If it's really $20 million a year, you can kiss that opportunity goodbye, because I know for sure John Stephen Jones will not pay that man $20 million when we just got rid of a guy who was younger, who wanted who was getting $20 to $21 million a year. It wouldn't make any sense. They'll be hustling backwards, right? And then we got rid of him for a fifth round draft pick. Come on, Paul, let's go get this win. Yeah. So it will probably be either my brother's team, the 49ers, or the other teams that if Odell Beckham do come, I just see that will be a situation and scenario that he will come under that number of $20 million in my mind. Because I don't think how can you paint the picture and say, hey man, we got rid of, unless the Cowboys say, hey man, we made a mistake with Amari Cooper. And we bit off, too much than we can chew with the guys that we thought that we can develop, and we are all in now, right? And to be fair, they got to at least work him out to see what he can and can't do. That's what I would do, I'll work him out real hard. No water, no, I ain't letting you get no water. I want you to run every route on the tree before I pay you $20 million. Shout out to you. Rodgers need Odell Beckham, but he already said, man, he ain't trying to go out there where it's cold, man. And then they are not winning unless it's a very convincing game today. I don't see him going up there in Green Bay land. Shout out to y'all. Jared Thomas says, I'm not paying him multiple years with that much. Yeah. I mean, it's a weird situation for the Cowboys to be in. But for right now, they eating their oodles and noodles like, James Washington, what's up, man? You gonna do something? We got to bring other guys in. And then somebody was like, it's Antonio Callaway, although he didn't play since 2020. They may figure things out. And if anybody can have a rehabilitation project, a situation going for the nation, will be the Cowboys, by the way. We know how to rehabilitate some people, man. If you just look up our resume, baby, they come here to rehabilitate, That's why it's still weird to me that we never picked up that kid, the other wide receiver, although I'm not saying that we should go get him. I'm not saying that. But it's just been the most bizarre thing that we never even looked at. What's his name? Josh Gordon, right? We never picked him. What's his name? Is this Josh Gordon from Baylor? It's weird that we never did that. $20 million for 2 years. That's $10 million a year, Paul. Yeah, I feel you on that. Jalen Tolbert did well. Let me see. Let me make sure I read this right. Let me see if I can put this up. Boom, 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 boom. And you said a Heartland Cowboy fan. Okay. You says Jalen Tolbert did well, just not Dak's fave. At this point, this was the real, true game. Jalen Tolbert got a chance to be in the mix. Think of it like this. According to when Jalen Tolbert was drafted by the Cowboys, he said that Dak pretty much called him like the day before, the day of, and said, hey, I really want you here. This is what our program is about, etc. I think that with Jalen Tolbert came off to a slow start, had a disclosed injury with his hammy, and it was at that point where they were doing a lot of installments, and he just couldn't get out there on the field. So, and then it was Dennis Houston that was Dak Prescott's boy too. So that's how things go, man. You know, sometimes, and I'm telling you guys the truth, sometimes it's just about getting on the page in the same rhythm. Who was it? Laurent Robinson, right? Laurent Robinson with Tony Romo, right? You know, they got on the same page. Looked beautiful for that 1 year. And then when he got his big bag to Jacksonville, disappeared, right? Sometimes wide receivers, Randall Cobb, he came here, rehabilitated the guy, rejuvenated the guy, right? Then he went over to Texans, disappeared, right? Now he went back to Green Bay, disappeared. So sometimes it's just about when you get on the same page with said wide receivers, you tend to grow your career. I just hope that Jalen Tolbert, because I don't like to look like a fool, right? You know, we just hope that Jalen Tolbert can show up this game, right, and be that guy and show us something. What about Brandon Smith? This is from our Rock the Mule. The thing is with Brandon Smith, I like his size, I like his ability to run, especially on those vertical routes. Just a big target for quarterbacks. But he was more of the lines of Brandon Smith was more of the lines of the other quarterback that we had on this team. Greer. Yeah, he was Greer guy. And they both shine. But, you know, this is how it goes, man. Sometimes people have their guys. We need speed. Well, we'll find out, man. I hope to see in this game, the things that I'm looking for in this game would be at least my guy, Kevontae Turpin, show us a little something, right? At least Kevontae Turpin give us a little extra. I'm looking for back-to-back good showings out of Tony Pollard. I want to see, and I'm greedy, I want to see Damone Clark lay the wood out there, right? Flying around. And if you think he had, you know, a good game last game, right, before the bye, I want him to marry that up again, right? The levels of consistency. That's what I'm looking for. Who else did need to stand tall in this game? CeeDee Lamb. You know, I need CD to represent 88. Those are things that I'm looking for. It don't have to be 100 yards. Look, we need to stop that too, right? Everybody be looking at this. Look, it's each one teach one. Everybody eats. We need these good. We need these good games. Amari got humbled. I feel you, because they lost today, right? They losing real bad or something like that. Let me see. Vikings 10, Bills 27, Lions 10, Bears 24, Broncos 10, Titans 7. Who y'all rooting for? A small part of me is rooting for the Titans out of that one, you know? Jags, Chiefs. Come on, Jags, figure out something, man. But I think the Chiefs going to run off with that one. Dolphins 30-17. It looks like the Dolphins, believe it or not, I believe if they come off with this win, the quarterback, the starting quarterback, will be 7-0. The only times they lost games are when he was hurt. That's going to be remarkable for him to have that type of showcase in there. The Texans 10-21 to the Giants, okay, and the Saints Steelers. What a trash game that would be, huh? Nobody's watching that one, right? All right, so what we want to do here, you like Tua? Yeah, Tua's looking good so far now. We'll be fine. Shout out to you, Corey. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping in. This is what we do. Call my phone, hit my line. We'll open up the phone lines for everyone.
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
I need to know your thoughts, what's on your heart, your soul, your mind. What's going on in your thought lines of this thing? The phone line. 657-390-7391. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute, and I would love to hear from you. Give me 1 second, Jay Lombardi. I'm going to pin your conversation to the top. And like I said, I thank all of you guys so much for being part of this this show. And I can't wait to see how this thing can really go down the line. Just have your thoughts, have your mind together, what you're going to get out. Don't be shy. And speak your mind, right? We're not here to have a long conversation, but we're here to have one, right? And let's go. Come out with your score predictions. Let me know how long you've been following the channel and those type of things. And we're going to keep this one going until we can get chances going from here. I got the first caller of the hour. Come on, phone. Come on, wake up, phone. My phone even woke up. I got my first caller from the 815. Brandon, what's good with you, fam? Talk to me.
Man, it's good to hear your voice, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I've been MIA, and I ain't talking about Miami.
Hey, man. I ain't want to say that now. I be enjoying my ride to work, and I'm like, damn, I gotta just drive to work. But gonna be 20-17. I believe that the Green Bay Packers gonna try to stand up today. They at home.
Yeah.
It's do or die. It's do or die for them. Hopefully we stick to the formula: run the ball, play action off of that.
Right.
Like, look, let's not be who we ain't. Let's
right.
Run the ball, play action. We got this gonna be a tackling game. They got running backs who are physical. This is a tackling game. We got to tackle. And Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. He's having a bad season. Don't let this be the game that wake Aaron Rodgers up.
No, we got to stump on him, man, and then east side stump on him, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 2017. Hopefully Dak don't mess the game up. I'm just playing. Look, man. 20-17. Go Cowboys. How about those Cowboys? How about Law Nation coming back to give us this good work, man?
Appreciate you, man. Hey, call back at halftime, man. Appreciate you.
For sure.
Good call from Brandon, man. So 20-17. If you guys feel it, 20-17. Look, a win is a win. Shoot, it could be 19-20. I'm gonna be yelling from the high heavens. How about them Cowboys, baby? And then look, let's not sleep on Lambeau Field, right? You know, this is a one where I'm looking. Make sure I'm not too high. This is one where I'm looking for a victory. I got it on my chest for a reason. Next, we have Lady Jessica from the 903. I really appreciate you. You're live.
Hello, Law.
Hey.
Glad that you made it back safely, you and your family.
I appreciate
Anyway, I am sick and tired of all this second guessing our Cowboys. I don't know what y'all problem is, what y'all been sipping on, what y'all been drinking on, or whose food or Kool-Aid y'all been drinking on. But our Cowboys ain't going to Lambeau Field to play Petey Pad. They going to play smash mouth football, volleyball for 60 minutes. And we're going to get turpentine mixed up on the mix, in the mix on the offensive side as well. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for D-Law and Sam and Michael Parsons and Diggs and LVE and all our defensive men make a pancake out of Aaron Rodgers and keep him on his backside. Slack his butt. I'm looking for a lot of sacks from our defense because they hungry, especially Sam. Sam don't play, and then what's our other guy that sits there and be spying him out? He gonna sneak him too.
Yeah.
So quit all of this down now Cowboys and get your game face on and let's go be Green Bay.
Yes,
Have a blessed
indeed.
day.
Yes, indeed. See you at halftime, Lady Jessica. Thank you so much. Good call from her. Yes, indeed. Let's go beat them down. I got the 424, then Josh, and then 100. So the 424, you're live.
Hey, Law Nation. Thanks for accepting the call.
Appreciate you, man.
I just want to say, Cowboys 28-10. That defense ain't giving up nothing but one touchdown a game. We're not playing, and I just want Tony Pollard to be careful for the blitz. They said Green Bay blitzes more than any team out there that we've seen this year.
Oh, yeah. They do blitz. I think 39% of the time they blitzing. So the Cowboys should be ready. But the good thing about it, we got one of the better quarterbacks is against the blitz in the National Football League, and I can't wait to see them try to do that, and we capitalize. We just got to let our guys catch the ball and be ready when it happens. I appreciate you, man.
You too. Take it easy.
No doubt, man. 28-10 is his record prediction right there. Well, game score prediction, not record. But I would take 28 wins over 10 losses any year. You know what I'm saying? All right, next we got Josh from the 707. You're live.
What's going on, Law?
Nothing to it, Chief. Talk to me, man.
Man, get the brooms out. I got a whole domination game right now.
Okay.
I say 35-7.
Oh, wow.
And I say throws at least 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say Tony Pollard, since Zeke is out, I'm gonna say Tony goes for probably over 100 yards rushing. Probably has maybe 2 of them touchdowns. And
Okay.
Tony probably has a good game.
Yeah.
And I honestly think this is gonna be Gallup's game. I think Gallup's gonna have more receiving yards than Lamb this game. And so yeah, I got pure domination, and I literally got Aaron Rodgers literally having a terrible game.
Oh, wow, man. Hey, man, anything terrible than Aaron, I love it, man. So you got 20. What was your score prediction again? 35?
35-7.
35-7. Okay.
35-7. I got 2 interceptions Rodgers don't throw.
Who's catching it? Ooh, nice snag by Stephon Diggs. Who's catching it?
Who's catching him? I got Malik Hooker's playing, right?
Yeah, he playing. Yeah.
I got my boy Hooker, and I got Diggs.
Okay, shoot. I live with that, man. I appreciate you so much for calling in,
I
fam.
got Mike the forced fumble on A.J. Dillon. Watch.
Let's get it, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let me hear you say it.
How about them Cowboys, man? Let's get it going.
Let's get it, man. Good call from Josh, man, from the 707. I got a man with the plan, man. I ain't talking about 50 grand. Hey, you got to add 50 and 50 on it, and they'll give you 100, man. From my guy from the 201, you live, man. They ain't moving around on me, man. You live, dog. What's good with you?
What's up, man? What's going on, my guy?
Yeah, this is all you. It's all you. It's all you, bro.
Listen, man. Good to have you back, by the way. You already know, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Most definitely. Well, I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna handle our business. Might be a little shaky in the beginning. They might keep around in the beginning, but I think we're gonna pull away. 13-24, man.
13-24, man. I live with that. You know what I mean? And when it goes down as a W, man, 40 years from now, they ain't going to be looking at what was the score, you know? They're going to say, man, Cowboys beat them that day.
I think, they ain't going to care as long as we get the dub. As long as we get the dub. It's going to be a little shaky in the beginning. Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
I think we're going to get to him, but he at least going to get a touchdown. He's going to get a touchdown.
You can get one.
He's going to get a touchdown. I don't think it's going to be the way we just go in and shut him out. We're going to sack him. He's going to look crazy, but he's going to get a score. But I think we just pull away. We got too much firepower, man. We just going to pull away, and our defense is too strong for him.
Too strong, man. This defense is humming, and we rested. Like you said, maybe a little slow because we just coming off the oodles and noodles. You know how it go.
You already know, man.
You already know, man. So, hey, I'll take that all the way to the bank, man. You gonna call back at halftime, fam?
You already know, man. We got to get this dub, man. Look at the Giants, man. We got to get this dub, man. We got to keep second place, man.
Hey, let them below us continue to apply that pressure. And you know what? I do like it, believe it or not. I like where the Eagles are at because that means that we're going to always be hungry, right? Let them birds do what they need to do. Let the team underneath us do what they need to do. And it just keep us trying to say, okay, we not going to be comfortable, right? I like it, man. I like it.
Keep pace.
Yeah.
We can't slack off.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Law, believe it or not, Law, this is playoff time.
Talk to them, man. They ain't listening.
Believe it or not, it's playoff because if you lose a game, the Giants are right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you back in third place now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And the Eagles ain't losing. You know. Now let's say the Eagles do lose on Monday. Then now you really got the pressure on you because now it's a back fight for the division now.
It's back in it. You control everything, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
You control everything.
The playoffs start now. You cannot lose. You can't lose.
Right.
And plus, it's being that the Eagles already beat us, so we can't let them sweep us. So Washington can really make things interesting if they beat the Eagles because Washington can't slack off. They ain't out of it yet.
They ain't out of it, yeah.
Lost, but they not out of it, and a win over the Eagles would be huge.
Gigantic for them,
happen. And you see what the Giants doing. So if we lose, now we in a dogfight for third place now. You know, so it's like, listen, we gotta play, man.
I wouldn't want it no other way, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm glad, man. You got 100 in your name because you keeping it 100. I appreciate you, man. Let me hear you say it.
How about them Cowboys?
It's my guy, man, from the 201, and this guy calling all the way from the VIP lounge, right? And you guys know who he is. Good catch by that guy. But y'all already know who it is, my guy, VIP. You're alive.
Lord VIP, baby.
Yo.
Lord, welcome home, Lord.
I appreciate
Lord, I was about to send a couple of my hooligans out there to look for you. I'm just glad you're all right, Lord. Make sure my guy is all right.
Yeah. All is well, man. You know. Yes, indeed. Hey, I still threw some content out there, you know, some of this and some of that. You know, I just threw a little bit, just a little bird feed, you know, little chick feed, how you call it, you know.
Hit him with the pump fake. I got you, Lord. I got your back. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. But you know what, Lord? I'm an optimistic person, respectfully, Lord. I don't even think about taking L's. I just think about giving dubs all day. So I'm not worried about what the Eagles doing. I like pressure. See, I'm the type of person, I like pressure because pressure break pipes. Yeah. But like Dak said, pressure also make you great. And this game kind of, it's one of them games that it's feeding into our hands because they like to blitz. And I don't know if Cowboy Nation know, all the NFL stopped blitzing Dak because Dak is one of the top 3 quarterbacks on beating blitz.
Yeah, he is.
So if they do that, I encourage that all day.
Yeah.
What I do want to see is us sticking to that run formula. Because I'm watching them, I'm watching Buffalo, I'm watching a bunch of teams that suspect to the run. Bro, we can go, if we eat them up with the run, that lines us up with the pass. We don't need to get pass happy because we're in a revenge game. I don't want us to think like that. Right. So I heard Mike McCarthy was out there walking the field with a trench coat, talking about this big D energy. So you hey,
yes, indeed, man.
So shout out to Big Mike, man. Big Mike said he coming home, man. He said he going in his old toilets and everything, man. Mike said, yeah, back up. He throwing the bowls around. So respectfully, Lord, my prediction for this game is 30-13.
30-13? Oh my! You know that is a good score right there, man. You know that is a damn good score. I would take that all the way to the bank, man.
We owe them this L that we're gonna serve your boy 12. We owe him. We owe him from way back in the Dez catch, and I ain't even going way back to there 'cause I don't want to reminisce. But we owe him.
Yeah, we do, man. We do.
So I can't wait to see it. I predict my boy Michael will get his double sack. He hadn't had 2 sacks in a minute. Michael will have his 2 sacks. Our defense, Tay Diggs is balling, man. So his brother's got to ball out too.
Man,
so look, man.
I'm looking over there. I'm looking over at the game. Like right now, they finna score. And what I look at too when I look at these type of games, like Minnesota was considered a powerhouse, right? But it looked like the Bills, although they scored 17, the Vikings scored 17. The Bills having their way against Minnesota. And I think we match up well against the Bills, and this is good. This is going to be a good season for us as long as we just stick to the philosophy and the formula, fam.
That's it. Stick to the philosophy. Don't get past that because our Virgin OC tendency to get caught up in the moment. Stick with your game plan, bro. Stick with your game plan. Run the ball to set up the pass, and let our defense, our strength, which has been rested up. Oh, is D. Clark starting?
Yeah, I think
D. Clark is starting.
Yeah. I think Clark is starting today. It's going to be LVE, Clark, and of course Parsons as your linebackers. I don't see any other way of them putting anybody else in. And if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. But I believe that's going to be the situation there. Let me pull up Todd Archer.
And I believe that will show up in the run game. I believe that will show up in stopping the run game.
Yeah, they don't have the roster officially out yet, but it could be on one of the shows, the pregame shows. And I'll test around, look around. But we looking good, man. I appreciate you for calling in, VIP. Let me hear you say it, fam.
You already know. I don't listen to no other pregame shows, Lost. I have a ritual. I only stick with my Law Nation. I'm loyal to the nation. But shout out to everybody out there doing their thing. How about them Cowboys? I ain't a killer, but don't push me, Law.
No doubt, man. Ain't no killer, but don't push me. Allen is hurt, I believe. We hope all is well. Let me see what happened. He threw an interception in the end zone. He's crying. I hope all is well. Let's see what happened. He throws his ball. Knox was open. He didn't see, is that Patrick Peterson? He's still alive out there, man. Peterson. So, like I said, I think the Bills will still come out with the win, right? 27-17. But the way Allen sometimes throw the ball, it's a hot and cold situation. They having their way still with the Vikings. And I know we have to play the Vikings down the line. I ain't even worried about the Vikings like that, especially after seeing this game. And I think that, yes, he's hurt. Mahomes just got picked off, too. What score is over here? No, it's not an upset alert over there, though. That's still a long way to go, 27-10. They ain't got a chance. All right, we got Rush from the 843. You're live, Rush. Talk to me.
Hey, Law, what's going on, baby? Paul, what's going on?
Nothing to it, Chief, man. What's on your mental, man?
Hey, man, I just want to say, I didn't know he was going to be out for a while. I hadn't listened to the show. I'm a truck driver, so I'm out on the road.
Okay.
So every chance that I get that I can check in on you, check with you guys, I'm there.
I appreciate
I'm a fan
you, man.
of you, But I just wanted to say, I was listening to a lot of the calls that was calling in, and I'm listening and judging the barometer on everybody in the Cowboy Nation. And I'm checking out the scene, and everybody's afraid of the Packers. They fail to realize back in the past, whenever we had that defensive coordinator, Rob Marinelli, wasn't calling the plays like the man we got now.
Yeah.
We didn't have the players that we have right now.
Yeah.
Everybody should just calm down and relax and believe in the nation. Come to play today. And I just want to set my score out there. I know it's going to shock a lot of people. Here's a brand new term for it. We're going to hang the shitty fitty on them today.
Shitty fitty. Fitty on him, man. Oh, my God. In Lambeau.
In Lambeau.
That'll be a
in
record, I
Lambeau.
believe. What score gonna be 50 to what?
50-13. But I want to say this: if Green Bay don't score in the first half,
Right.
it could be possibly a shutout. And I'm saying for my lowest, I will be 45-9.
God, dog, man. Hey. Now I got you saved under Rush in here. Why did I put you under here as Rush? What's going on? Is that your real name?
That's my stage name.
It's a stage name. Okay. All right. So Rush, man, I won't forget your name, fam, because you said 50, man. So 50-13, if not 45. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't wait to see this game, man. Come on with it. Appreciate you. Let me hear you say it.
How about the Cowboys?
Yeah. He ain't no killer, but don't push him, huh? You know? Man, 50 Cent don't got nothing on him. Okay. Like they got some rejuvenation over there. See what the Vikings gonna do. All right, from the 725, you live. 725. What's on your heart, man? 725. Once, twice, 3 times later. 253. You live.
What's going on, Law Nation?
Nothing to it, Chief. Talk to me, man. What's on your heart?
Man, first of all, I want to say, man, I'm loving your podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prescribe and doing all that, you know what I'm saying, what I need to do, man, because I love what you talk about. You hear me?
I appreciate you, fam.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But everybody, you know, it's going to be crazy, you hear me? But I say the score going to be, 38, you hear me?
Uh-huh.
To, you know what I'm saying, 24, you hear me?
Okay.
Because it still is Rodgers we playing, you hear me?
Uh-huh.
And but I believe the last caller, what he said, if they don't score in the first half, it's going to be a blowout.
Wow. You know, I'm looking for something like that because I can't stand Green Bay, man. And if we could just, I don't care, score 3-2, man. I'm celebrating, man. I'm running around with my victory jacket and the helmet on, you know?
No. I see you, baby. You say, look, guess what? You hear me? I'm watching the thing, too. You hear me? So when I hang back up, you hear me? I'm gonna go back and watch it. You hear me? So you hear me? That's filthy. I'm talking to you right now.
No doubt,
so, you
man.
Hear me? Hey, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody know. You hear me? Them Cowboys come and do their job today. You hear me?
Yeah, where you from, fam? Where you from?
Defenses. I'm from Dallas, man.
You from Dallas?
You know what I'm saying? First Court Project. I was born from the fucking hospital, bro. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm Cowboys for life. You hear me? So you know what I'm saying? That's why I said when I linked up with this, I messed with it. You hear me?
Man, I feel you, man. You know, hey, I try to be authentic and real. You know how it goes, man. So, since you're in the Dallas area, you still in the Dallas area, or you moved off?
No, I'm watching right now, but you know, I'm about to touch back. You know, what I'm saying down. You know, what I'm saying in a year or so.
No doubt. They say Washington D.C. That stand for Dallas Cowboys. You know,
right?
We running stuff.
You heard me? It's well business. I'm in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, no, you in Seattle? Okay, well, I think there's still a lot of Cowboy fans up that way too.
I like the Pigskin, you know.
Yeah.
Well, right on, man. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you, man, for touching base. You remember? Hey, this is filthy because I was just watching you, me and my mom. You remember? We're watching the Bills game right now.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, I believe it's gonna be Cowboys and the Bills, like Odell Beckham Jr. said. You remember?
Okay.
It's a big possibility, you hear me?
Let's get it then, man. Let me hear you say it before I let you roll.
How about them Cowboys? You heard me, Cowboy Nation?
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man, from the 253. Man, appreciate him so much, man, for calling in, being part of the show and the episodes, man. Look, man, hey, man, I like it when people roll with me and hang tight with me, man, on this Cowboy stuff, man. Posey says, man, you had me worried. Where you been? Ken James, Washington, chat in an emotional button that Rodgers gonna have today. Oh my gosh, I wasn't gone that long. Y'all just couldn't see my face. I posted a few things, man, that I recapped from Sirius Satellite Radio of John Stephen Jones had something to say about Odell Beckham, and it is what it is. It is what it is with Odell. If he comes, he don't. If we sign even the other guy, Antonio Callaway, you know.
Emotional damage.
A lot of people would have that, but the reality of it, Cowboy Nation, is the Cowboys do a wonderful job of leaving no stone unturned. And I like that aspect of it, and never satisfied with their evaluation. I know it's from the Dollar General piece. I know it can be from the Walmart line, or every now and then they shop at Targets. But it is what it is. Rush Merc 9, appreciate you, man. How about the shitty fitty? I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, Rush, man. Thank you so much for that, man. We gonna have T-shirts and hats and everything if we put up 50 today. I ain't gonna even lie. If we put up 50, man, we gonna have. Look, I'm gonna come shitty fitty merch, man, coming to you live. I saw a picture of Ezekiel Elliott rocking the Cowboys hat. You know what I'm saying? He had one of these on. I said, yeah, Zeke. You already know, Zeke. Isaiah says shop at Target. Shout out to y'all, man. Is Zeke, Mr. Exxon saying, is Zeke playing today? And the answer is no, he's not playing today. But my guy will be playing. Tony Pollard and Malik Davis, they will be playing. As long as Stone doesn't cost much, Yeah, $350. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, Darren. Appreciate you, man. It's almost that time, baby. It's almost that time. Almost that time. Let's take a peek at this right quick, because sometimes they be live. Let me see if they got going on over here. Y'all bear with me, because I know it's a little late over here.
Boys head coach Mike McCarthy standing by momentarily at Lambeau
Can y'all hear
Field
that?
for the reunion. Mike McCarthy homecoming. Cowboys insider Bobby Belt is at Lambeau right now. He is tweeting out photos of McCarthy midfield, shaking hands and giving a lot of hugs to Packers staff and all the people that he knows and loves from Green Bay all those years in Green Bay for Mike McCarthy.
He
wins the
is
Super Bowl,
pictures.
and now he is the foe. The head
Just
coach
don't
of
give
the
away
Dallas
no
Cowboys is
secrets,
standing
Mike.
by with the voice of America's team, Brad Sham, live from Lambeau Field. Here it is,
Go mighty Brad
and
Sham,
Coach
man.
Mike McCarthy.
Guys, thanks very much. Mike McCarthy, as you know, is not someone who visibly shows much emotion. If I wired you up with electrodes right now, is there enough nervous energy going through you to light the stadium?
I would say a lot of exciting, anticipative type energy. Yeah, I'm really excited for our football team, just because, with the path that we're on, and this will be a big-time contest today. And, I definitely want the guys to enjoy this opportunity here at Lambeau Field. And, we're just excited to compete. And I'm excited to watch my team go out and win.
You feel just the same as being in Cincinnati or anywhere else? Okay, never mind.
Goodbye.
Asked and answered. How was the pregame speech last night?
It was good. I mean, I thought it went well. I think I went a direction they weren't expecting. I think people, and I didn't realize this till afterwards. I had a few people ask me. I think they thought there was going to be watermelons flying and all kinds of things, but that was not the case. So I thought it was a good meeting.
We've got the inactives, so Ezekiel Elliott's not going, and he, on Monday he said. And you even said he told you, I'm ready to go. By Wednesday, he was saying, well, we got the long view in mind. So somebody got to him, obviously. What's his status? Are you concerned about him long range?
Kirk Cousins trying to make a comeback.
That's why you need the whole week, because, he actually did some his work was very good Wednesday and Thursday. But, the soreness on Friday and, and then where he was Saturday. So, now our hope is, we hope that he'll go in Minneapolis. But, I just think like anything. I mean, you have these players come back, and once they cross the threshold, medically to return to play, there's still another hurdle that they have to get over. So he just hasn't gone over that last hurdle.
You alluded to this a minute ago. You're starting the third quarter of the season. A lot of fans and a lot of people in my business think it's just all jockeying for playoff position right now. But you're starting the third quarter of the season. Is part of your message to your team how much is left out in front of you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, frankly, the third quarter of the season is 5 games. I mean, really, I think these conversations. I mean, I know you and your media buddies won't wait, but this is really a conversation for December. We have 5 games in November, and
why you sound different?
I think our third quarter will be critical of obviously how we go into that time of year. So that's why getting that 7th win today is important.
I got to ask you about the guy quarterbacking on the other side. Not many people in the building know him better than you, and I don't care how many in a row they've lost. I've seen him enough to know if he's anywhere near a football, I'm a little worried. How do you view him?
Definitely. I mean, he's a very, very dangerous player. I mean, just the way he plays the position, it's elite. Whether you want to talk about fundamentals, ball placement, all those things. The thing I've always looked at it in older quarterbacks, because it's really what defines them, whether they can keep going or not, is their leg strength, and he is still exceptional in that area. I mean, just watching him, about 60 yards against the deep line, something like that. So I mean, he's still very productive with his legs. So I mean, he'll throw the ball 70 yards when he's 70 years old. So that's not going to ever change. But his movement skills are still top notch.
Did you know how to get to this locker room?
Well, thank God the bus driver did, but yeah, it was. It's different over here, that's for sure.
All right,
Vikings just scored.
Wish you a good plane flight home. I know what'll have to happen for that. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have a great flight home, so we got to get it done today.
All right, thanks, Mike. Fellas, back to you.
Thank you, Brad Sham, voice of the Cowboys, in today's Coach's Corner with Brad Sham and Mike McCarthy, live from Lambeau Field, brought to you by Ford. Ford is the best in Texas, and Lincoln.
Hey, he changed his voice up a little bit, and he didn't sound like they missed the kick. They missed the kick, 23-27. All right, so it's an interesting game. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. I'm kind of like wanting the Bills to go ahead and encapsulate this victory here, so that he sound like Rush Limbaugh, just a little bit, he was just changing his voice up really, really creepy on us a little bit, and now they need it's cold up there, yeah. Oh, that's why he was sounding like that. We give him that pass.
VC is here.
Yeah, on commercial break, so we give him that pass because he look, if they interview me, let's go this way, man. Let's get in this tunnel right here, and we'll do this conversation, man. Now, what you were saying? Yes, indeed. They need a touchdown, man. And yeah, so 4 minutes left on the clock, and the only thing that can slow them down is the 2-minute warning. They're going to have to get a field goal or a touchdown to really seal this game off, and I'm talking about the Bills to at least put it up to 2 scores or what have you, whatever, just score so that the Vikings won't win this game. Who rooting for the Vikings right now? To me personally, I don't really care, but I would prefer the Vikings to lose, if you guys get my drift. Shout out to you. Chicago and Detroit is going at it. Let's see what we got with the scores around the world. 23-27. The Lions coming back 31-30. Okay. The Bears, they on pace of averaging at least 30 points a game, believe it or not. The Bears, of all people. And they've been a team that been close but no cigar type of team. The Broncos losing. Okay. Titans 14-10. Jags done scored 17-27. Now, they got 4 minutes and some change left in this game, and the Chiefs got the ball. If the Jags beat the Chiefs, man, I'm going to sit there like, yep. Dolphins, they're going to come off with this win, 39-17. And the Texans, they just can't find offense. I don't even need to click on that. They just scored 10-21. And then the Saints, Steelers are now going to be 2-0 when TJ is out there on the field. It's just what it is from there. So let's go, Cowboy Nation. We got time around the corner, baby. East side, you had one job. I already know. Verdi says rooting for the Bills. I feel you. Not me, Manning. I feel you. 35 minutes before kickoff. Who ready, baby? I know I'm ready. I can't wait for this game to just really jump off.
Complimentary drinks and snacks that evening.
Can't wait for them to get finished with this commercial break, too. Yep. Shout out to you, Gina. Appreciate you. What's up, Sugar Daddy 1? Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Thank everybody. If you guys could do me a huge favor, sharing is caring. So if you guys can share this, and then if you can hit that thumbs up, that will hit me up right. And then on top of that, John Sullivan says, do you still have to switch over to YouTube with the question mark? Yeah, John, I'm going to do this show independently on YouTube and Twitch, but I appreciate anybody that understands and anyone that understands. But shout out to your Facebook user, we ready for y'all. Y'all remember that song? Come on. You just want to take a pic right now to the crib. Yeah, I feel you. Critty, yeah. Paul, we ready, yeah. Let's see what Josh Allen can do, man. These what drives are made for. Can you seal off the victory with 4 minutes? The quicker this game is over with, the faster we can see our Cowboys on the screen. You know.
Brought to you by.
That's why I be like, yeah, I don't want no. If it goes into overtime, I'll be mad. Cause like I don't want to see the overtime stuff. So let's make it not possible for overtime. Let's go down here and score, do everything the right way. Turpin returning kicks today. Book that. Yep.
Control provide.
Verdi, you switch over. Shout out to you, Candle Man. Appreciate you, Stephen White. They go empty. They go false start. And they give life to the Vikings on this drive.
GFLO.
Yep. Matter of fact, let's do this. I'm gonna shut this string down now, and we're gonna open up the actual game cast since we so many minutes out. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. The name is Law Nation. Stay tuned. If you're on the YouTube page, I'll be right back up. If you're watching from the Facebook groove, just understand that we'll be right back for the post-game show on the Facebook. But the play-by-play will be via the YouTube and Twitch only. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I thank you guys for the prayers and traveling grace. I made it safely. Thank everybody. The family is doing well. And we continue to move and we continue to grind. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.